Hi guys, today we are going to talk about making a plan to bring your home to market. It's not just as easy as just clapping your hands and all of a sudden there's a sign in front of your house. And working with a full service agent such as myself is the very best way to have a plan in place and execute on that plan to bring your home to market and have people really love what we're bringing to them. The first thing that I'm going to do is come into your home, take a good look around, and I'm going to make some recommendations to you. If there's painting that needs to be done, if there are repairs, anything that a buyer might call out as something that they would want to have fixed is something that we want to be one step ahead of them and we want to fix. Even light bulbs, changing the light bulbs out to make them brighter. These are all things that you only get one chance to show off in your home. And so I like to do it right from the very start. I work with trusted contractors, handymen, everyone that you need, even down to my inspector, that can help us bring the very best product to market. If you do the work beforehand and you don't rush, you'll be much happier once you go pending and the transaction will just go so much smoother. So it's super important to just take a couple extra weeks to get your home ready so it's in the very best light. That's when we bring the stager in, and I work with a ton of wonderful stagers. So I am here today at a beautiful listing that I am very lucky to have. It is pending now, and I'm so thankful that the staging is still here because you can see right off the bat, the staging is amazing. The power of staging is huge. And why? Because when buyers come into a home, they want to see what their stuff would look like in there. And if you have a neutral palette like you can see here, it just gives everybody a better feel. What would my couch look like here? What would I look like in the kitchen making breakfast for my family? And when other people's things are there, it's really hard to get a good idea. So the number one thing that I really recommend all of my sellers do, spend the money and stage your home. All right, so we've got the home staged. It's looking amazing. Now what? A full service broker is going to bring a trusted resource into your home, the photographer. Probably one of the most important people that we're going to work with during this transaction is your photographer, and we bring in a great team to take really amazing pictures, especially right now in this time of COVID. Some people don't really want to go into a home and take a look around. They would want to look online first, so those pictures have to be spot on. A really good home photographer knows the shots, knows the angles, knows what the buyer is looking for, and captures those shots. So now we've got these great photos. Next thing, video. Video is so important. You're watching a video right now, I'm coming to you, I'm talking, and that's something that I really like to do. I work with my marketing team and my videographer to bring live tours of every home to you. And that is something that is specific to my robust marketing program. I think that my buyers like it. I know my sellers love the way that it shows off their home. And it's great. I can just send the link on my YouTube channel to any broker. It can actually make the transaction move much faster because now they've seen photos online, they've seen the video, and when they come here, they know exactly what they're going to see. All right, so obviously I mentioned to you my YouTube channel, and that is just a little tip of the iceberg of all of the marketing that we're going to bring to the public to really see this home in the best light. I have a marketing team who is also putting out ads, and it's reaching a lot of people. Social media is so important right now. Everyone is online, and just having that piece of the marketing program for my sellers is really paramount. All right, so social media is super important, but you know what? The art of print materials is not dead yet. We really love to put a glossy ad out there. We go into a lot of beautiful luxury home magazines, Seattle Magazine, and I get great feedback from my clients and from buyers who just love the print materials that we put together. All right, so now we've got the house out there. Everyone's seen it. Now what? We want to get buyers through the home. And yes, we're in the middle of a pandemic that I can't even believe has been going on for almost a year. So we've had to change the way we do things. And that's okay. Actually, I feel like buyers that are coming through now are coming through by themselves, and they're getting an even better look at the house. We get to hit every single detail in the home on a very personal level, and that's something that we always couldn't do before. Okay, so now we have an offer. We might have 10 offers. What happens now? So once we go through the offers with our sellers, we decide together what offer makes the most sense. Some people are looking for price, other people are looking for contingencies or lack thereof, and so it just depends. Some people want to rent back. Every situation is different. We work with you to make sure that you are getting exactly what you want out of the offer. Once we get that offer in place and it's signed around and mutual, then we're ready to go. We're in escrow. We work with my transaction coordinator and the selling broker to bring it all together. We are updating you, we are signing papers, we are getting any documents together that we need, and we're talking all the way through, constant contact, until we finally lead up to the big day, closing day, where we exchange keys, pop a bottle of champagne, and think, let's do that again. All right, guys, so those are the steps that I like to go through to bring a home to market and bring it to a very successful close. There are a lot of steps, a lot happens throughout the process, and I made this video because a lot of people have questions about how it really all happens. All of these things are super important, and I enjoy doing all of them. So if you are thinking about selling your home, give me a call. I would love to collaborate with you. Happy selling.